Alright, hello there everybody, this is Insanito here and welcome back to my channel. Today I would like to show you some footage of me playing Torchlight on the hardest difficulty, on hardcore, and also want to give some heads up on what's been happening and just to double check on you guys, if you guys are doing well. If you have seen previous video, you are aware that I have got myself an upgrade, so I can actually play some more games rather than just Diablo 2, which is pretty decent. So yeah, today, as requested by one of my viewers by name of Violet Fields, I'm going to try and play some Torchlight for you guys. And Violet Fields, if you see this video, then give you a shout out. I hope you're enjoying yourself. I hope you are having a great weekend. Or if you have such thing called bank holiday, then I hope you're enjoying it as well. But yeah, so this is just another gameplay video not of Diablo 2, and I'm playing as a class called Destroyer, which is basically mostly a melee-based attacker. But since I'm playing on very hard difficulty, especially on hardcore, I decided to kind of be a bit more tanky. But the thing is that on first levels, it's not really easy to straight away begin building exactly what you want to build. So my idea is to firstly just upgrade mostly defense, and then certainly just increase strength gradually, and then later on, when there will be an opportunity, I'll just get some mostly defensive buffs rather than offensive. But then with the offense, I'm kind of just gonna have something just to make sure them don't have just raw attacks. And then as for the spells and stuff, I have started using Spectral Tree. Maybe at some point I'll be doing a hybrid. We'll just have to see how it goes. But again, in the first levels, it's mainly my original idea is just simply grab something that has better stats than the previous one. As in, like, raw damage or raw defense and stuff. Just basically, the stronger the item, the better. I'm not worried about the specific stats and such. But if the stats are there, like side stats, which can help me out later on, that I would find useful. But yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, so Torchlight is a pretty decent game. It has been made by former developers of Diablo, I believe. The ones who have left Blizzard, I believe they have created their own company, and they have created Torchlight and Torchlight 2. I've got both of these games, but I've just decided to go with the first game at the start because, just want to have some chronological sequence and stuff. And I always wanted to complete first Torchlight properly before going to Torchlight 2. I did have that opportunity, but I got defeated in a last boss, and I was playing on hardcore, so it was quite a disaster. So not the best thing, but just what it is. But I would be more than happy to play Torchlight 2 as well, because it is cooperative and you can actually play with someone, so that is a bit more fun, and I do have someone to play with. But you're more than welcome to join me as well, so that'll be pretty nice to play with my viewers, as in playing a video game with my viewers. So that's something that we can definitely look at. But I am working on some projects, so I do certainly want to make my content a bit more diverse. At first it may be just video games for now, but when I get some other how should I call it, other equipment. I may definitely concentrate on other bits as well. But you know, it's all about entertaining you guys, and that's the main purpose of this channel. I also have like some things to talk about, so I may create some kind of a audio log and stuff, so some kind of a diary. I want to share some thoughts with everybody, and just to raise a discussion on some things that should probably be, and not just probably, but hopefully be useful to everyone who, you know, came by and said hello. So that's just something else to consider now, isn't it? What else? Other than that, I just hope that you will still be sticking with me and enjoying yourselves. Again, if you have any suggestions, if you wanna see me playing something, let me know, and I will certainly see what I can do. I may as well just prepare a list of the games that I have at the moment, or you know, actually I've got an interesting idea for this one, so you just stay updated, and you will see exactly what I've been talking about. But other than that, yeah, so just making sure that you guys are still here and you guys are still, you know, watching my videos and enjoying yourselves, and or maybe at least just putting it in the background whilst you're doing something else. It's always nice to, you know, have something just playing, you know. But this game can be quite complicated in the beginning, but when you actually, like, you know, get further and you're still alive, then you are certainly able to get some stuff so useful that it would help you to just simply create the build that you always wanted to create, and I hope that kind of makes sense. Okay, I do apologize about this strange cut. I want to explain to you what exactly happened. So, basically, the situation is that I've been doing some live editing, and there was one bit that I have missed that I need to cut, and I've been trying to do that live, but then I realized that if I'll do it live, then the audio and the video would desync incredibly, because I am recording the audio separately at the moment, just so I would be able to reduce the noise and, you know, just adjust the volume and all that stuff. So hopefully after some readjustments the audio still does follow up. And we are currently in the second floor, or is it the third floor? Second floor of the Orden Mines. And as you can see, I have did some like changes, and I've put the ancestral spirit to fire on my side. As you can see, it can be quite difficult to play on this kind of difficulty. You just like keep an eye on your health and your mana as much as you can. And actually, I remember, I think I misclicked a couple of times, so I basically wasted potions for nothing. It's not really the best thing, but just what it is. I mean, great news, you can actually buy those potions, and if you have enough coins, which I'm currently doing okay with. So I believe at some point there's going to be a serious fight coming on, and so I was just getting ready for it, and just trying new weapons, making sure that I've got the better options. So what I've been doing right now is I've taken these two scepters, and because of that I can't use one of the spells, which is not a problem because, you know, I've got another one which is, you know, really useful. And also got myself a frost spell, which kind of came in really handy at some point. So I'm just, yeah, just to input it into another one of my hotbars. So whenever I have like a plethora of monsters, I can just straight away just cast the frost and they can simply be slowed down. So that's pretty useful. And I just summoned my spirit and I'm just defeating this monster, so just being as careful as I can. And the level up. Perfect. Right. Yeah, and as you can see, my stat block is mostly defense and then just a little bit of strength. If you haven't seen it yet, you should see it in a minute, because again, I'm not entirely sure if my audio and video are synced up properly, but it should be fine. If not, I will try and adjust it manually on the editing software itself. But if everything seems to be fine, then that means that I've done a decent job in just aligning everything, just making sure that everything is perfect. In that case, you could just simply ignore what I just said, and everything is fine. So Shrine of Enchantment. I just decided to put something in here just to see what it does, and what it did is just add the socket, which is not really useful for this particular weapon because I was planning to change it anyway. Oh, look at that. Okay. Nah, I think it's just my software kind of glitched, so I'm just making sure that it's fine. Oh yeah, and mimics, of course. It's mimics all this time. If a chest doesn't stand appropriately, that means it's a mimic. But sometimes mimic can be way too, you know, well camouflaged. And I did experience that several times. Which is not the best experience, but you know, if you can survive it, then it's fine. What else to say? Pretty nice weather actually. Quite sunny. Last days of summer, so might as well enjoy it whilst you can. Oh yeah, I visited festival. Not sure if I mentioned that before, but you know, just to let you know, I did. It's called Bloodstock Open Air, and it's an amazing festival. I enjoyed every single moment of it. Everything just seems to be great there. Like, there's a nice society, really good music. I've seen so many bands live, like the bands that I actually wanted to see for a long time. And I finally had that opportunity, so I was like, yeah, it was definitely worth it. Lots of drinks, lots of food, lots of fun. That's what festivals are supposed to be for, right? And yeah, just music. I mean, the lineup, if you could just watch the lineup of this year's Bloodstock, you can imagine like so many great bands played there. I mean, Sabaton, Children of Bodom, Soulfly, Eccentrics, Insight, you know, Die Hard is Murder, Anthrax, Powerwolf, Tesseract, Death by Key, and like other really good bands. Like, just look at the lineup and give them a listen. It's absolutely worth it. I mean, what I've tried to do as well is created some playlists on Spotify which basically includes all of the albums by all of the artists that played in Bloodstock. But it wasn't entirely possible because some bands are just not present there, or there are the bands that completely mismatch the atmosphere of Bloodstock, but they have the same name as the expected bands. So I was like, oh, that's a bit weird. But anyway, it's not important. Now, as you can see in the footage, I'm currently gonna go through the phase portal that's just been opened, but I just went to town and getting some potions and stuff ready because I knew for a fact that the phase portals are my weaknesses, and I accidentally forgot to buy potions, so I'm just gonna return to the town in a minute. Yeah, so definitely gonna visit Bloodstock next year because it's going to be a 20-year anniversary of Bloodstock, and so far they have announced that such bands as Butcher Babies, Violence, Dark Tranquility. There was another band that was announced, but I forgot what it was. But you know, Dark Tranquility, like one of pioneers of melodic death metal. I was like, yep, it's definitely something that I need to see, and I can't miss it. So fingers crossed, I'll be able to see them next August. So fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay. So here it is, phase portal. I just hope that it's gonna be worth it, but I'm not entirely sure this is going to be enough. I mean, you already know that by length of the video it may not be a lot, but this is at least my attempt to do it. And like, I know the actual mistake that I've made is I just basically didn't keep an eye on my health. I just got distracted by something. But as you see me attempting to go through this phase portal, let me just quickly say that I again appreciate all of your support, and I thank you for watching my videos. If you have enjoyed this video, that's great. If not, I understand. I'm gonna improve myself, hopefully, and my content. Please support my channel in any way you wish and you can. And if you have any ideas, make sure that you don't get yourself and myself into trouble. So thanks very much for watching this video, and this has been Sanito, and I hope you are having a pleasant day. You take a good care of yourselves, and remember, I'm always here for you. Bye bye.